Alina Pineda, your host. Ooh, that sounded weird. I said my last name. I never said that. I love that name too.
Now
but
everybody knows your last name.
I know. Well,
They've been knowing.
So Trina.
No, don't say my last name.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Somebody asked me your maiden name the other day, and I'm totally going to say this as good as I can.
It's not hard.
Okay, but I don't want your dad and mom to be mad at me.
Okay.
Asun?
Yeah.
Because I was like, am I adding a Mexican name to, like a Mexican, like Asun?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it like Samoan? Like what it like?
Well, Asun is Chinese.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
But-
I'm totally off.
Yeah.
Wait,
no.
so you're Chinese too?
No. My dad was adopted.
Oh.
He was raised by his aunt and uncle, and their last name is Asun.
Oh.
Wait,
But that is our last name.
so was he was adopted by his aunt and uncle,
In Samoa.
but they're not Chinese.
The uncle was Chinese and Samoan.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a
He
different
took
mix.
on his last name.
That's a different mix. I think that's a lot of things because I know my great grandpa, I think, was also adopted, and took on the person that adopted him, his last name too.
Yeah.
Ah, well, hi Trina.
Hi, Trina Contreras.
You told me not to say.
I
it.
know, I was joking. Talofa, you can do whatever you want. This is your podcast.
I love your hat, by the way.
I'm not having a good hair day.
Girl, you have beautiful hair.
No, I'm joking. I'm going to Arizona, so I'm just like, I'm not doing my hair. Sorry.
You're like, sorry, this is how you get me.
Yeah, this is it.
So this is it. Take
We're
it or
traveling
leave it.
today. Sorry.
Yay. Girls, Lexi, Daniela,
Hi.
welcome back, both of you.
Yay.
How are you guys?
Very good. So good.
Good. I could tell, Giggles. Little Miss Giggles. Solomon, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Life's good. Everything's good?
Yeah, so
Nice.
far.
Good. Today we're doing like kind of two opinions on stuff. And that was little Miss Lexi's idea, which they're great topics. I'm probably not going to try to talk because
Yeah, sure. Sure.
You sure had a lot to say in the text.
Right.
well, I'm 51 now and I'm grown. Like
That's
but,
right.
But anything that I feel today, I say, somebody can say you're a hypocrite because when you were 30 or you were 20, because we've grown.
Different
and
stages supposed of
to grow.
life.
Yeah. We're
Different
healed.
stages. Yes.
We're healing.
Yeah.
we're seasoned. Yeah. But
Spicy.
I
Like,
feel like these two, if you would have asked me these two things 20 years ago, I would have got canceled.
I
for
think you
sure.
would have asked me this 6 months ago.
We've been
Very
canceled.
different. Very different answer.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a better place. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first things first. So, ladies, let's do this one first. I think this will be fun. Even you, because even though you're married, you've been married how many years now?
10.
So,
We've been together 15.
yeah. So, when you get with somebody, and I don't mean like your first date, like you've been with somebody and you're starting to get comfortable with that person, is it okay to have, well, I'll let you actually, Lexi.
I have very sweaty hands right now. I don't know why.
That is not like you.
It's not like me at all. I was like rehearsing all my stuff. Like, and that is also not like me.
No, not rehearse.
And just for the record, we don't pre-script or it's not like it is all.
It's free
Yeah.
flowing from the mouth.
Usually, yes.
She's like,
For me,
I
I had
practice.
to practice. I was like, no, this has got to be right.
She said, speak for yourself.
Okay, so when you are with somebody, is it okay or should you delete pictures from your past? And it's different, I think, like if you, like, because for me, with Lincoln's dad, we were married, and I do have some pictures for Lincoln of us, not like me and him together.
Well, I think that
And
should
that
be.
doesn't-
Yeah,
that doesn't
I don't
count.
think that should count because I agree. If
Right.
you got baby daddy pictures,
Right.
and I'm not saying naked baby daddy
No,
pictures.
yeah.
just regular pictures.
Yeah.
So that doesn't count. But like, everyone has at this stage in life has had probably multiple relationships. So now you're with somebody and past relationships, nothing sexual, just like a regular like keys. Should you have to delete those pictures? Should they be gone?
Well, first of all, let's make this clear. I don't think you should have any naked pictures.
Well, as I said, nothing sexual.
Yeah,
Obviously, that's a given.
Right.
I feel like
I
that should
don't
be a
know if
process.
some people
Okay,
feel that that's a given.
Wait, hold on, because there is a caveat to that. Because
Uh-oh.
so this is
I
my
know, huh?
okay, hold on. This is my thing. This is where it started. because it is a known thing that men, sorry, all men have ass and titty pictures in their phone. That's just how it is. It doesn't bother me.
Do you think all men do?
All
Yes.
men. I even asked Gabriel this. It was a weird conversation, but I had to ask him.
And Gabriel is her son, by the
He was
way.
18. And then I asked other men. I asked, we don't have a nickname for him yet, but
Okay.
we'll just call him Mister. We asked little Mister, not little, just Mister.
Wow.
Oh,
Big man. Whatever. We don't have a name.
that's another topic.
She's like, Solomon,
She said
can we
little
cut
big.
that?
You said little
Save me.
little big man. Solomon, step in.
She's gonna call later. Can we cut that piece out?
Wait, you talking about the guy who's 5'6"?
Yeah. No.
You called him little?
We'll just call him Mister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mister.
Anyways, hold on. I asked him, even it's fine. Not a big deal. I told him, I don't care. Whatever. Not a big deal to me. But I did say, because he was like, yeah, all those pictures need to go. Because he was like doing something on my phone and came across a picture and it was an immediate, ew. Didn't even know the picture was still in there. Delete it. I don't care. Not a big deal. But then that's how we started talking about this. And I was like, hold on. I just said that I don't care that you have these old ass and titty, like whatever. It's just a boob. Don't care. But I can't have this picture. Like I'm not attached to this person anymore. I don't have feelings for this person anymore. I said something doesn't really seem fair there. And his reasoning was like, well, men are like there's no emotional attachment. It's more of just like a notch on the ladder. Like, oh, like and
I don't believe that.
they look okay, kind of sort of me too. Because but I even when I asked Gabriel and I asked other guy friends, they were all exactly said the same thing. Like if they ever look at it, they're not like, oh, I love this girl.
I remember this
Like,
moment.
But then why do you
They don't
have
look
it?
at it? It's more
Because it's just an
it's
ass
just
and titty
like-
picture.
it's just it's just a pair of boobs. It's
They
just an
text
ass.
it to each other in the morning. That's their
yes.
good morning chat. I couldn't believe it either.
And
like
it-
I see some of their group messages. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, and it's not. It's like, oh yeah, like oh they're talking about whatever. Like oh yeah, this one girl that I had, blah blah blah. And he's like, but I'm not looking back look at it like oh like I was so in love with this girl with this nice tits. He's like, it's just tits. And I was like, okay, fine. He's like, but for women, he's like, there's an emotional attachment. He's like, why do you still have those pictures? I was like, oh, because it was like a good time in my life. He's like,
Yeah.
there you go. And I said, but I'm not like thinking like, oh my God, I miss him so much.
So you
It
don't
was
think
just-
that when he opens up and sees her tits and ass, he doesn't think, oh, that was a good night.
That's what I think too.
I would throw something in there. These are ass and titty pictures of people he's been with.
Yeah.
Oh, I would
That's
lose my
different.
shit.
Or
That would
people
lose
that
my
he-
shit.
or people that
No.
send it to him. But
No.
all men have
No,
it.
like I know,
All
I know,
men
like
have
they
them.
like send pictures of like random. He'd be like, oh,
I mean,
look
I
at
don't
what
know.
so and so sent me.
I
And
didn't
I'm
ask
like,
all this
Yeah.
stuff.
I didn't think that was his type. You know, I'm just looking at like she is not his type. He is not in her league, but
Yeah.
I'm just like that went to who? You know, and
Yeah.
I'm more like throwing judgment on it, but it's not like somebody like we know. It's like some random internet picture, probably porn.
So
picture,
that
but,
I
you know, like
understand.
that
That I
That I
understand.
can understand. But if it was, you
But if
know,
he
some chick
has-
that he hooked up with, you know, last year,
Or like somebody just sent it to him. Whatever. To me, I don't care. A boob is a boob. Whether you get it from the internet, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Maybe I'm weird. Doesn't bother me. I mean, if I saw it, I would just kind of be a little like, "Huh."
Yeah.
But that's different. I'm not going to look at it. I don't care. Don't need to
her
see.
nipples.
Yeah.
Were,
Yeah.
she didn't go
So
to
that
a good
was
doctor.
the question of like, he's like, but there's an emotional attachment. And so, like I said, previous, I would have fought this tooth and nail, absolutely fought it and been like, no, it's there. That's to me, I feel I keep all pictures. I take pictures of everything. You know this. I'm always taking pictures because that is my life. That's a part of my past. It is what it is. And I like to just have that. Like, because at some point, if something was to ever happen, like that picture may be all that you have. And I know that because I've lost so many friends like
Yeah.
throughout my life. And like, thank God I have like some random picture, even if
Right,
it's just
right.
one, which is why I don't delete them. Not thinking like, obviously I don't want anyone to die, but, or whatever the case
Yeah.
is. So my thing before I would have been like, sucks for you that you feel that way. Get over it. It's 7,000 pictures back. Don't scroll that far back. I'm keeping them.
Yeah.
And that was my stance. Now, for some reason or another, I'm like, okay, they can go. But there is my thing that I'm struggling with right now is I was like, there's one. I just want to keep one because it is this big part of my life. And this one person was like this huge part of my life, which was a huge moment like of growth for me, and like there was just like all these things. I don't have any feelings about this person anymore. I'm not attached to this person. I don't look at it and be like, oh my God, I love him so much. I don't look at it that way. It was just this moment in my life, and I'm very grateful for that moment, not just with him, but just in general, everything that came in that
Yeah.
time. And so there's one picture. I just want one.
Do you look
picture.
really cute in that picture?
I do.
And that's why you don't want to give it away.
I look very cute in that picture. It's a great
She's like, I don't want to get rid of that picture.
But then it's like, well, and
But it's not your dad. It's not your kid's dad.
No.
But that time in your life or whatever meant something. It was probably a pivotal moment where
It was a huge turning point.
So you can't put like an emoji over the face like you did with all these other
People-
other guy.
No, I don't want to put an emoji over the face. Like,
Well, I guess at some point when you're ready to let go, then you'll
It's like-
let.
but I have let go. I'm not like attached to the person. I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you
and
think-
every other picture can go? All of them can go.
But do you think the times have changed? Because for us, even Daniela, when we took pictures of boyfriends in junior high, high school, even in our 20s, they're in a folder in our garage,
Yeah.
in a box somewhere.
Behind a plastic sheet on the front of our
they're-
folder.
Yeah, they're like, because if I go open my garage right now, I know there's pictures of
Yeah,
somebody, right?
yeah.
Like, definitely.
Yeah.
I have pictures of me and Javier in my house, but that's different, right? But I think today, because we have phones and it's so easy, like if you go in my phone, there's probably only one guy in my phone,
Right.
and 7,000 back, there's only one guy in my phone.
I have 10,000 pictures.
Yeah, because we're not like now. It's like that, but when we were younger, there's pictures I have in the garage, and if he was like, "Oh, you got to go clean out your garage," I'd be like, "Boy, I'm not going through 20,000 pictures to find an ex-boyfriend to throw out." So I think it's different today.
I feel like that's kind of that's over the boundary because first of all, that picture's already been out of sight, out of mind. It's
Childhood memories.
We're
So-
not kissing.
yeah.
There's
right.
nothing
So
sexual about
why are
it.
you forcing a situation? So now you're thinking about this situation a lot. So now you are thinking about this picture, and you're probably like, "Yeah, I do have an attachment to it. This is a special time for me." Whereas before, you're probably like, "Oh, I like." It
I look
would have
cute.
been
I'm keeping it.
now it's a
Really?
now it's a situation,
Yeah.
But you should be able to keep pictures from your past. Because one thing I think women, when they break up with somebody, it's probably because they finally got into the end of their straw. So the lovey feelings are gone. That person is now maybe a friend. Maybe I got a lot of exes that are still my friends. Like all of them,
Yeah.
all of them. I just picked one up from the airport the other day. They're all you like. You know,
Wait,
like
what?
yeah, like
She's a
hey,
good
I
friend.
No.
Okay,
it
we'll
is
get
what
back
it
to
is
that.
in life, and I've had exes that have passed recently.
Yeah.
Within the last 2 years, I've had 2 exes die, and then I thought back, I was like, oh shit, like I never had a picture with Andy. Oh, Mola, I have a picture, and I even went and showed my daughter. I go, because we used to go to the beach all the time when she was little, and he never wanted to be in pictures, but he took all of our pictures. And I go, what's so crazy is he never wanted to be in a picture. I go, but he's the one that took all these pictures of us at the beach.
Aw.
And she's like, oh, and she's always have had it in her room.
Yeah.
And whenever I would see that picture almost every day, I go into her room, I was like, oh my God, look at, Mark took that. No.
Yeah.
I go, but if he wasn't there and didn't take those pictures, then we wouldn't
Have those
these.
experience. Yeah.
So yeah, when he passed, immediately, when the friend was like, oh, do you have pictures? I told him, I go, you know what, Dad? I go, the whole time we were together, he was never in a picture, but I had pictures that he took of me and Misty when she was
Yeah.
like 2 years old to the beach. He would bring a bucket of water, wash the sand off of her and everything. And I was like, I went in the room, I told Misty, I was like, yeah, he's the one that took these pictures.
Mhm.
Like, I just like, for moments like that, I wish I did have a picture that he was in so I could, send it to Dave
Yeah.
and like, here, this is what I have. But like, I didn't have any. And it was sad. I was sad.
When
was
I
like,
got
'cause that was a
married,
part of my life,
well, when I got married the one time we don't talk about, he was crazy. I had to pack up all my stuff because he wanted me to throw it away. And I wasn't throwing it away. I took it to my mom's. It was a big trash. I was like, I'm not, because it was pictures of like Javier, like, and I'm like, this guy's dead. What do you care? Like,
Yeah.
right? It was things like that,
You're
like,
being jealous of someone who's
So, and there was other pictures of like Marcus and I. Again, it's for my son. I don't give a crap about him. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's for
right.
my child. So I packed it all up, came to my mom's house, went in a big old trash bag. She's like, "What is all that?" And so I told her, she's like, "Oh yeah, we're not doing that." As soon as I like was done and it was over, I was like, "Give my bag back." I was like,
Where's my bag at?
I've done that before, like back in the day, and like all the little trinkets and this, and I was like, "Mom, just hold this."
Yeah,
And then that was it. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, but now I was like, I don't want to do that. Like now I was like, well, if he feels this strongly about it, like let's.
But do you think that maybe he feels as strongly about it because he's not, in his eyes, he wasn't a significant person in your life because it was a short time and it was the last guy before him? So for me, if it was the girl that you were only dating for a few months and it was right before me and you still have these pictures in there, I'm going to be like,
Well, he is significant though because
Yeah.
she's spending time with
Changing,
him.
Yeah.
And
it
she's
was only a few.
and
We
she's
didn't meet
You
him,
have
so he
to
wasn't
give-
No, we're
significant.
not. No,
You have to
hold on.
give
The
someone
picture's not
time.
fed. It's not fed.
Oh,
I didn't think. I don't know who you're referring to, but I didn't think that it was.
It's
fed.
not definitely fed.
She said a
pictures
season
every
in
day.
her life that I think I know she's
So
referring
that
to,
is the
but
problem. Not fed. Fed pictures could go.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
You do.
You should get rid of it.
Um,
I'm just saying it should be
Okay.
gone, burnt, deleted. Boom.
yeah, and Mr. is significant.
He is.
That's why she's
Oh, that could be
referring to
super
this
significant.
Mr.
There you go.
Mr. Significant.
Yeah. So if
is significant.
yeah, and I think at this point in your life, if you are starting to feel some type of way, and you have to take into consideration how that person's feeling.
Yes.
Because what if you went his phone and you did see a naked picture of an ex-girlfriend?
He has them. I know he has them
How do you know?
because we talked about this, and I said, and so we came to this.
But you
conclu-
said it was okay.
yes, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So we came to we talked.
That is such a double standard.
We can't. That is the thing.
It is,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. So we talked about this, and the conclusion was he was just like, "Hey, I'll delete all my stuff, and you should delete. We should both just delete everything with anybody that's not each other."
Yep.
And which, in theory, okay.
Does he have kids?
No. Which
Oh
in
yeah,
theor- which
everything got to go.
in theory sounds great, but I said no, don't delete your pictures. He's like, what? Why? He's like, it doesn't matter to me. And I said, to me, because you didn't think to delete them on your own, so I don't want you to delete them.
But he's a
now
guy.
because we talked. I know, but to me that it just
But that's-
it
guys-
just
that's
irritates
also-
me.
guys
It's
don't
also- it
think
just
like
irritates
that.
me.
It's also something that it probably never came up before. So now
Yeah.
it's something that you're gonna go through new things with Mr. Significant.
And I'm going to tell you, yeah, and,
And
you're
he's
right,
gonna
Trina.
open your eyes to some
Yes.
things, and you're gonna open his eyes to some things, just like he would have. He probably never ever thought that a girl that he's seen is gonna be like, oh, you can keep those naked pictures in your phone. In his mind, is probably like, why is she okay with that?
Yeah.
He thinks everything is like a test. And
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
it
It's not a
is.
test. I tell him it's not a test.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But Trina's right. He probably never even thought about. Like, I had a friend who was dating some guy for like 9 months, and she called me all upset the next day and said this girl kept texting him through the night and calling his phone, and she's like, "Eesh." I said, "Wait, you guys have been." It had to be like 6 or 8 months or something. I said, "You don't know if randomly once a year some girl would pop in his life when she was bored or single,
Yeah.
and it was a
Yeah.
booty call, right? Like,
No,
yes, that happened.
no. You're
I
talking
told
to
him-
someone for 7 or 8 months already, and
Everybody-
someone's texting you in the middle of the night.
No, there's
by
peekabooers.
that time, people
There
should
is,
know that
but-
he's
so
already
this is-
seen someone.
so-
I told him, I said, if that was to happen to you, I would
gotta
wake
finish.
you up and be like, babe, someone's calling us.
Yeah,
Someone's calling
Someone's
us.
calling us, babe.
Yeah.
Answer it. Put it
Well,
on.
so the next day I said, "Listen,
yes. Can I help you?
she wanted to break up with him and she was all mad." I said, "You're not breaking up with him. Have a conversation with him. Communicate and say, hey, this is going on. I saw it. It bothered me." She did. He called the girl right in front of her. He's like, "What's up?" She's like, "Oh, how are you?" He's like, "Hey, I've been dating some." She's like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. Didn't
Yeah.
know. Like, won't happen again." Like,
Yeah, no
the best.
disrespect.
And guys get peekaboo calls
Right.
from
It
does
girls.
happen.
Like, it does happen
But
whether you
that's-
like it or not.
Yeah.
So my thing is, he didn't think, "Oh, I got to tell this girl and that girl," because he was so invested with her and so happy. Guys don't think like we
to
do.
go back to
They don't clean their
catalog.
messes. Yeah.
Let's
They don't
clean things
their
up here
messes.
real
Okay,
quick.
well, they're not going to think like we do because they're not supposed to think like us.
That's why they always
right.
get caught, because they're messy.
But you have to. That's why you need to be open, like she's.
Well,
telling
that's
him,
what
like
she's
and
telling him.
communicate. No, no.
No.
Okay, so everyone just, so get rid of them. Get rid of them. Everything.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
There should be
Again, I'm the wrong person to ask, because
I have pictures of all my exes,
I
do.
But if you got with someone today and you.
and he asked me, and
Felt
I've
very
had
strongly
this
about this
situation
person.
before where
She giggles.
Because like when he was logged in on my Prime TV, right?
Uh-huh.
And when it goes to sleep, it plays my photo album. And since it was my Amazon Prime, it was like all old pictures that I like saved a long time ago, like on my old phone. That like it doesn't upload unless I actually turn that app on, and then new pictures come up, right?
Yeah.
Then he's like, yeah, at first he's like, it was pretty cool, but I kind of seen his face out of there, and I'm like, who? Because I didn't even realize that that person is in that old album that's associated with Amazon that it's on there, and I'm like, I just went through and I was like, oh shit, like there's I just started deleting them. I'm sure I didn't get every single one, but he wasn't showing up every other memory from
I just don't think I want to be
2019
of another girl. I don't want to be reminded that you there was a meme. It said the girl started on TikTok and she says, I may not be his first love. And the next picture went, never mind, I just pissed myself off.
Yeah, I did. I can't go any further. Yes.
And
we're like, and it's, especially when it's like a new relationship, you're like that. You're like, no. Me, I'm the focus.
Because then I think, oh, did you talk to her like this? Did you tell her all the things you're telling me? Oh, is this how you guys did this and this and this? Oh, I don't like you no more. Like, no. Like, but I get like, I'm 51. Someone's had a life before me,
but
right?
it's kind of hard because if you've done a lot of really like good stuff with other people, like I've done like a hot air ballooning, So there's somebody else.
You did a hot air balloon?
Yes, and now
you weren't petrified?
We this a little bit. Yes, it's pretty interesting. You gotta get really early in the morning, and it's going up and down. You're going over wine country, but it was beautiful.
Okay,
so
of course you do that again with the new person.
Yeah, but
give me 5.
Okay, so the day that, and you know what? This kind of goes with it. This should be another subject about keeping your married last name, right? Because I did. So like,
you kept your married last name?
Oh, my
is that the
husband and I had
father
that
of your child?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's different.
And I kept it for very specific reasons because, as a single mother, I moved down here from Sacramento. I left my daughter's dad and everything. I kept that last name because, one, I started working down here. That was my last name. I still was married. We were still trying to make it work. But 2, once I enrolled her in school and I tried changing my name back, all of a sudden they wanted the father's signature and everything. Oh, where's the dad? Where's the dad? Because we didn't have the same last name. As soon as I put my last name back, to Ventura, no question. They didn't give 2 fucking shits where he was. And it just made life so
That's a good topic. We got to get into that.
So anyhow, So like if someone, wanted to go and have a hot air balloon, adventure or whatever, I delete the other ones.
Well, see, now you're saying, okay, if you want me to delete this, we need to go.
Let's make some new memories.
Yeah.
Let's make some new memories.
Yeah.
Waterfall pictures, Hawaii.
See, I don't care about pictures like that, especially if you have kids, right? Yeah. That's a past. Or if you didn't have kids with her, but you're with her for 10 or 15 years, that was a life before, right?
Yeah.
I'm more like, you have absolutely no business having a naked picture of another woman.
Not someone that you've actually physically been with.
Yeah, because that means you're going back. You're going back and looking.
Yes.
Like
someone's hoo-ha.
There's
a not
reason,
mine.
The reason you kept it is because you want to remember it.
Right.
And if you have more than one girl in there, oh dear Lord, I don't even know if I could date you.
Well,
because that's a repetitive.
You've had more than one. That's from before, and he's had.
They're not in my phone with their who. What do you call it? What do you call a man's thing?
I'm not condoning.
Yeah, it's not a hoo-ha. What is it called? With his sugar,
not his flour,
not his flour. His corn dog sticking out everywhere.
Corn dog.
She doesn't have different ones for each one. He's not going like, well, whose is this? And she's like, let me see.
And I bet you anything, if I had 2 different guys and their corn dogs were in those pictures, the guy that I'm dating would stop dating me or lose his
all of a sudden you're not a virgin.
Well, at 51, I don't think you should have corn dogs pictures.
Well, that's my point then. How come he gets to have tits and ass in his
But that's
phone?
something that she's telling him it's okay with her.
Yeah, why? This young generation.
It doesn't bother her.
It doesn't. It doesn't bother me.
This young generation.
And until it gets to the point where it sounds like Mr. Significant is,
obviously he's not significant.
They are. They're being very open and transparent. So when she does get to the point where she's like, you know what, we're good, we're solid, not that you're not. I would like for you to delete it. I'm sure he would.
Wouldn't
Well,
you
he
do
already
like
offered- he already
replace?
offered-
Be like, can I replace it for you?
Yeah.
So like,
Can I have your corn dog now, sir?
No. No, she don't want that until she has a
but
ring
he
on her
did-
finger.
You know what? He offered to delete all of them, but to me, I said don't delete them because if you haven't already and you didn't, that wasn't an original idea. Don't bother.
I'm starting to believe that I'm the problem and maybe why I'm single because I'm like listening to all this and I'm like, nope, not dealing with all this. Like, wait, what was the other topic? Now I totally forgot.
About
Hey,
this.
before
like-
you guys move on.
okay, sorry, we didn't
Yes.
ask your opinion.
Yes, corn dogs.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to be all girls thing. or
No,
what,
we need
so-
a man's perspective.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, this is the way I think about
Do we
it.
really?
If it's important to you, you communicate why it's important to you and you keep your pictures.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And I wouldn't delete anything permanently until you got married. Personally,
Right,
that's why I
right.
look at it.
Oh,
Because
that's a yeah.
anything-
Okay.
I just said until he puts
Yeah.
the ring on
Yeah,
her finger.
anything
That's
can
exactly what I
happen.
said.
You
Rewind.
just never know.
You just
So-
never know.
But yeah, if it's important to you, if it has special memories for you, keep it.
Right.
You know,
The
and
only
he could
memory
understand.
is she looks good in the picture.
No,
Well,
she said
no.
that was a time in her life it was a pivotal moment in her life. So
Right.
Yeah.
until
Where
Mr.
she looked really
Significant-
fit and good.
Well, Mr.
And I was
Significant needs to
blonde.
start
It was
making
nice.
pivotal moments.
Everything.
Okay,
good
sorry,
in that
Solomon. We
moment.
just totally cut you off. Finish.
No, and then the other thing, I'm just really surprised. So men are walking around with pictures of naked women in their phones.
Yes.
Yes.
In the hidden folder,
Yes.
at least,
Yes.
I would imagine.
That's crazy.
That I agree, but it's
Yeah, especially you're in a relationship. That's crazy.
thank you, Solomon. Okay, what was our second half?
The second half was if married women should be hanging
Oh,
out
yeah.
with single friends and going out with them.
We have to kind of clarify though.
Okay, what would you like to clarify?
It's very
Trina's-
very black and white.
Trina's married.
Married, single friend.
Right.
Yes.
Trina's married. If I called Trina tomorrow and said, "Hey, on Friday night, me and some of the girls are going to go to Trini's and have drinks and dinner. Will you come?" Mike would
Yes.
not have a problem with it. Mike would totally be okay. She would go. One
He would
because
drop me off.
because she knows me.
Yep.
She knows me, and they have a really solid marriage, right? However, I think if I was calling her every Saturday night to come to Iron City Girl, which is a
Yeah.
bar in our town, which is
Right.
a party bar. If I called her every Saturday night, like, "Hey, we're going to Iron City at like 9:00 and not coming home till 2 in
Right.
the morning." So we have to clarify.
I think that's like more of a recruitment for her to be your
Yes.
wingman, and the other one's like a girls kind of
Mhm.
Hang out.
But I also think that every now and then, maybe every 6 months, you can go to Iron City. You don't have to be there till 2.
Yeah, no.
You could go home at
Yeah,
11:30.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
But she's saying like every weekend.
Yeah,
and
but
she's trying to
that's what I'm
find
saying.
her.
It's like a fine.
Yeah, because I don't think married women should hang out. And what I mean by that's what I'm saying, clarify hang out is constantly every weekend, going away on a cruise every weekend, every
well,
other
no, because
weekend.
if
like,
you're going out with single girls every weekend, when are you with your husband?
Yeah.
Why are you not going out?
but there's married
mean-
women that do that.
Yeah.
But again, some people are like it's whatever they agree upon. Like I don't think my husband would have an issue with that because he knows that however my friends are going to be behaving is going to reflect on my decisions of staying out with them, going out again. And I feel like for the most part, I don't have a ratchet friends anymore.
Oh, she said, anymore. You're no longer around.
They're retired.
They were booted.
No, so it's a trust thing.
I don't
too.
think that like,
We get selective.
yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
because I don't think that if you are married, you do need your time to just let loose, to go say these kids and this job, or you know what I mean? You want to go with your
Right.
girls and just let loose for a little bit,
Right.
right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like as a married woman, you don't have any business hanging out with single girls constantly. And Trina is married and I'm single, right? And we're together a lot, but we do like,
Yeah, but my husband
We
is
don't do-
invited to everything that
yes,
that
I'm not
that I
recruiting
went
her.
to.
You're right. I'm not
Right.
recruiting her to come in.
Yeah.
be
So
single.
that you could be
Yes.
out there prowling. Yeah.
Because I think when you get married,
And you're not putting her in a situation or predicament where she could be,
And that would be my
Main
own.
But it's
that
yeah,
would be
exactly.
my own.
also a grown
That would
woman
be
and
my
a
own choice,
predicament.
and to behave accordingly,
Yeah.
and to be around someone who,
Yeah.
if she starts acting ratchet,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make decisions
Big
and
booty
reevaluate
house.
my friendship,
Right,
and if
right.
I need to go
or
out
be
with
like,
her all the
Alina,
damn
all right,
time.
let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alina, we're going to church tomorrow.
We're going to do arts and crafts all this weekend.
But we need to make stuff for your podcast. This is not, we're not going out.
This is not what we're doing.
I'm comfortable with the people that I surround myself with. Comfortable? Yeah. And I trust the people. Most of my friends are single. Well, actually,
no,
I don't use
married.
that word lightly anymore. No, I know that, but she's in Henderson.
But like Antoinette's husband, like she wants to take a trip to Europe, and he's like, "Oh no, you're not going to Europe with Alina." And I was like, "I'm so good." He's like, "She's single. She's a little Latina. No way
Oh,
are you
no.
going to." I was like, "And I'm the good one. These two would be the ones I'm trying to get off the bar table and like, let's go home.
Wait a
It's
minute.
late."
Hold on.
We'll see about that.
If it was three of us and we were in Europe and we were out, I would be dragging you and Antoinette. You guys would be having the time of your life, and I would be the sober one saying,
But it has nothing to do with like behaving single. I don't.
"Oh no,
behave
not at
like-
all, not at all."
You know what I mean?
No.
If
You
I
guys
could
would
go
just be
everywhere
having
with my
fun.
man, I would go everywhere with my man. But like he can do things with his friends, and I can do things with my friends. Like I
And that's
trust
good
the
too,
people.
because that's
Shouldn't
a
be
Yeah,
that
I
brings
trust
separately.
the women that I surround myself with.
Right.
And then I feel like if I'm in a situation where it's not, then I need to remove myself.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think
you're in
whether
a
they're
good
single or married, there's
relationship.
some married women that act.
Yeah.
Like they should.
I know.
It's not coming out, but the words are not coming
But do you
out.
also think
You're
that
like,
at that
stop telling
point,
your
the
business you're
husband?
sleeping at my house. Okay, like
But do you think the husband should interfere, and the husband should say, if the wife goes out one weekend and then she goes out the second weekend, Solomon lets you use because you're a man, you're
Okay.
married, and your wife goes out like, "Hey, I'm going to go out with Daniela tomorrow night. We're just going to, okay, cool." Then the second weekend, you're like, "Okay, cool." By the third or fourth weekend, are you not having a conversation with her?
Of
like,
course I am.
what's going on?
like what are you
course.
guys doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's ways you should act when you're married, when you're committed to someone.
Right.
And the caveat there too is out with single people doing single people things.
Right,
You
right.
see what I'm saying?
We're just meeting other people.
Yeah,
We're
if you're
eating
going
too.
to,
But wait,
yeah,
We're
if you're
Well,
going
yeah, we're usually eating.
You could
and
go
talking
to-
too damn
Yeah.
much, but
yeah.
single people go to a bar and just be in that group of people.
Right.
Because when I go out with my friends, we're not over here
I
you
see
know what?
pictures of you.
Yeah, but when you go to
Yeah.
a bar, like I don't go to bars anymore. Or never really was a bar fly. I should not say that. I just don't go to bars, because if you go to a bar, Lexi,
Yeah.
and one of your married friends goes with you and two of your other friends, and there's all these cute girls, right? Guys are going to flock to you no
Right.
matter
Yep.
what you
They're
say.
gonna flock
Right,
to you,
they're-
even if
yeah.
you're not at a bar.
Right.
They'll flock to you.
well, they're
at
going to
the
make the
grocery store.
assumption that
No,
all
them-
of you guys.
yes,
If I
all
go-
of them are
if you
single.
go, you could, your husband or your boyfriend could be there, and then
Yeah.
they walk away to the bathroom.
They're gonna
they
flock
to
still
you.
try to come. and talk to you.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The point is
It's
the
not just
bar
a
is
bar.
a pickup place though.
Thank
It
you,
is certain
Solomon.
applications for that, yeah.
But I've been picked up at a Ralph's. So
Yeah, but that's
Anyway,
not the
like-
purpose of Ralph.
But when, yeah. So when I say, like, I don't look at, there's a very famous restaurant in San Pedro that I like to go to, and they have a bar area, Trainees on 9th Street. And I go with my girls and we'll go eat dinner, whatever. Like, that is more of a family orientated place, right?
Right.
Oriented place. If I go to Tommy's, it's not even Tommy's anymore. It's Crimson's.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
You're
yeah.
That's a
going
ratchet bar. First
Godmothers.
Well-
as a bar.
the
It's
bar.
red in there.
That's a
Yes,
I'm
for a
telling you,
reason.
I'm gonna go to jail.
It's the
It's
red
a
room.
I
sidebar.
see. It is the red room.
Yep.
Woo. So, another bar. I don't know the name of a bar.
Mhm.
I'm going to a bar. If I'm going to a bar and I'm going with my friends, we're going to listen to good music and to people watch, whether it's guys or girls.
Right.
We're not, because if we just wanted some intimate time with our friends, like I would go more to like,
a lunch or
well, I'd go to Trainees where it's
Yeah.
a more intimate, quiet, you're having a good drink, you're eating a good meal, you're laughing, talking, you're done by 9:00.
right.
Not woohoo at 2 a.m.
No, but what if I want to woohoo at 11 o'clock? Because like I could be with somebody and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go with just the girls. And sometimes, you know what? Yes, I love you. I'll see you at home in a little bit, but I do want to just a little ratchet, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go to Shannon's.
You
on Pine.
shouldn't be
Oh,
ratchet if you're
I mean, a little bit, but
No, not at all.
Is there still Shannon's on Pine?
Wait, and
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
why are we still being ratchet?
I said a little.
Doesn't matter if it's a little or a lot. Ratchet is ratchet.
Or how ratchet are we getting? Are we dancing on the pool table ratchet?
No,
Or
we're
we-
not dancing on the pool table ratchet.
Okay, okay.
And I'm not.
Her ratchet is different than ours.
Okay.
I promise.
You just want to let go, be free.
Just,
Yeah.
Say what you
Are
want
you
to
go out
say.
and dance? And
Are you?
drink-
Hold on. Who are you dancing with?
the girls?
Girls.
It's just the girls.
No guys.
No guys. Just literally the
She's
girls.
not going to
Okay.
dance with the guy. She is with Mr. Significant.
Well, obviously, again, he's not significant if you got to go out and be ratchet.
No,
Her
but
ratchet
I'm
is not
saying
the
that it's
same.
not. I'm not
She
saying
means, like,
literally.
let
but I'm saying
loose,
I could
have
go.
fun with your
I'm not saying
friends.
literally. I'm gonna go be ratchet. I'm saying I should be able to still go. Like if it's my
Yeah.
friend's birthday and we're gonna go
Oh,
to
yeah.
a bar.
Yeah.
Just because now I'm in a relationship doesn't mean I can never go into a bar
No,
with just
no,
the
no,
girls.
no.
Like that
That's
doesn't
not
make any
cool.
sense.
So if it's a birthday, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But just to go randomly.
Not every weekend.
Every
No, it's
single
just
girl.
like,
Yeah,
oh, it's a
that's what I'm saying.
birthday,
Yeah.
whatever,
You know,
like,
you know,
Because there's girls that I see out and they're with their husbands or married couples, and I'm trying to get one of them to come on here. Her and her husband are married forever, and they go out and party, but they party together, and I love that.
Yeah.
Like,
there are couples
They,
that party
like-
hard together.
yes, and I don't think.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And the only time you see her out without her husband is literally if it's a girl's trip for someone's
Right.
birthday or bachelor,
Yeah, yeah.
something bachelorette party, something like that. They're always together.
Right.
And I love that about them. I highly respect that. But then on the other hand, we know couples that, and it's more the wives than the husbands that are out being our term of ratchet, not the younger version of ratchet, and they're married. And I'm like, you got 4 kids and a husband at home. What do you like? Why do you even want to be out? Like, I want to be home. I want to be home with my man and my
we don't
kids.
really know people's situations.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know.
Then don't be married with 4 kids and a husband.
We don't know their situations.
Then we do. But just saying, I just look at those people like, I would rather be the first couple that are married and they party together. And I'm sure there's nights she's
But
gone
it
out with
took
just the girl.
I'm sure it took some time for these people that you're referring to get to that. Like, it wasn't always they were probably partying together, or maybe that is their lifestyle.
I think it is because they've been together since they were like
And then the
teenagers.
same group
of
and
friends
they're,
that
they
they're always
do.
partying with.
Yeah, and
And then
they're
that's what-
They've all
they
seen
know.
each other get married. And
yes,
have been
and
all
they're
to their,
super
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And like he's the breadwinner, she's the mom of the house. Like they're again, not everyone's perfect. I'm sure
Right.
they have issues that we just don't know about. Whatever the issues are, right? But for the most part, 80% of them, you know that they're happy and they're good.
Right.
But whether it was him or whether it was her, we're getting married and this is us. Like that's a marriage. And I think today that's why a lot of marriages don't last
Right.
because you are out here doing this, you are out there doing that. And somewhere along the line on one night, one bad moment you had with your husband before you walked out, some other guy paid attention to you or some other girl paid attention to you.
Well, that's an inside
That's
thing.
a whole
That's an
But it
Yeah.
happens.
Thing.
No, because it happens. And this is how it happens.
Yeah. But
because
it also happens going to work. Like it doesn't have to be at a bar. You know how many people are cheating at work?
Oh God.
oh yeah, we talked about
Everybody.
that. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's just, but if you were partying together and having fun together and being together, maybe even when you went to work, you're not looking at anybody else because you're happy.
But everybody's relationship is different.
I think
And
that
they all have different boundaries. They all have different,
Different strengths.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah.
and maybe some of these people, like I said, they're just maybe that woman that you're referring to with 4 kids and a husband at home. He's okay with it, or maybe she's not giving him no choice. I'm going. So
Maybe he's
Well, if
having
he's
a
okay
guy's
with
poker
it,
night
I'm
or
convinced he
something, you
doesn't
know?
care.
And she's like, I'm out.
you're only seeing her, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Maybe he's a not nice person, and she needs to be out. I don't know.
But if
Some
he
people
wasn't
don't know a way out. Some people don't know any other way. That's their life, and that's the way they've been living, and he's okay with it, and she's having a good time, and
and
her
people are
kids
just
good.
comfortable in what it is, and
Yeah,
it is what it is.
right.
Yeah,
Maybe you're right, but
that wouldn't work for you.
no. If my husband, especially at my age, if he was
You
like,
guys
oh,
are partying together.
yeah, because
Yeah.
why are we together if you're
Right,
just going
right.
to go out with the guys all the time? Like I dated somebody probably 6 years ago for like a month, and it was somebody I dated years ago, and I thought we're older, we're mature, like things are good. Let's try it for a month. But the text messages were, "Oh, sorry, I didn't call you back last night. My charger died." Boy, it is like everybody has a charger. I mean, he said his phone died. Everybody has a charger.
Yeah.
You're-
Yeah.
Then it was like the next weekend, it was like, "Oh, I'm still here. The guys won't let me leave at the bar." I was like, done. Like I'm
Yeah.
not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, it's
How
still-
old are you?
But
Come
he's
on.
a typical Pedro. I
Yes.
know who you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
hello.
And so, and we're still good friends. Every time I see him, hugs and kisses, I just,
Why?
Yeah.
because he's
Why
a
hugs and
sweetheart.
kisses?
Oh no, it's not that guy.
Uh,
It's not crazy.
no, I know. I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
I was thinking somebody else.
No, Crazy's married.
Yes. We need to stop.
Oh, yeah.
So my thing is, at this point, it's like us. But if he said, "Hey, next Friday night, I'm gonna go golf with the guys and have a few drinks afterwards," I'd be like, "Babe, go have fun. Like,
Yeah.
you work hard all week and have to deal with me all week. Like,
Yeah.
you need it. Like,
Yeah.
but if he strolled in at like 3 a.m., oh no,
We're not home at all.
oh no, we're
That's not happening. That's not a marriage, and I don't think you would even get that far.
now. If he
It
called
wouldn't
me
make it to marriage.
if he called
We'd
me at
already
like
cut him off.
Yeah.
9 or 10 o'clock and he was
Yeah.
drunk and he was like, "Babe, you got to come pick me up. We're at the bar next to
Yeah.
the golf place, like, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm so drunk I can't drive. I'd be like, "You're a dumbass. I'm on my way."
Yeah.
Like, I would totally go
Yeah.
because there's the communication. But if he was doing that every weekend, I would ask myself, like, why don't you want to be with me? Like, why did we get married if we're not together?
Right.
Why are you going out with the single guys to golf and drink? Like,
Right.
what's going
Because you
on?
said it was okay.
All the time?
She's-
Not all the time.
Yeah.
No. I'm like
Can't
the,
be partying
I'm
with
like
your
the
single
girl on I think her name's Elmira. On the Looney Tunes, the redheaded girl. Remember the little cartoon girl? She'd always hug them and hug them.
Kiss him and hug him.
Oh.
Yeah. If I got married and I finally fell in love, that's me. I know
That
that's
poor
me.
guy would be like,
Yes.
So
He'd
we'd
be-
never see you.
Oh no.
you would
Oh,
never
no.
see him. She'd lock him up in a little cage after, I'll be back.
My
Yeah.
daughter would look at him and go, "Blink if you need help. We know what she's like."
You okay?
He'd be like, "No, come get me. Come get me."
Please. I'm being held captive.
Yeah, so that goes back to the thing is you're not going to have naked pictures of girls in your phone either.
Right.
Like, no. I have too much respect for myself.
Yeah.
And I cherish myself too much to think that I would be anything less than for you to have that in your phone.
So are you
or
going
for
to
you go
ask
out.
him,
See,
like, in
and
your
I-
first couple dates? Like,
I look at it like I'm so secure with myself, and I was like, I don't care. You're gonna. Or
No, that
naked is
makes-
naked to me. It doesn't. Not a big
I think
deal.
it's a younger generation thing because I'm not insecure, but I know my worth. And if you
she does too. We just
if
all have
you
different
have-
we have insecurities.
That's what I'm saying. We're older, so I don't know if our generation gap is just
Look,
different.
would I like it if they were gone? Yeah, be great. But I don't. But now, don't delete it because you didn't do it on your own first. That is the thing. So now, don't bother.
But
And
men
that's just
are
me.
dumb. They have to be. Sorry, Solomon. They
Yeah.
have to be reminded, and not you, obviously, because you are on our
But
page.
do I have to remind you to wipe your ass and take a shower? No. So why do I have to remind you to do these things? That doesn't make any sense.
Because again, it goes back to this is how come men always get caught because they're just
Right.
sloppy. They're like, oh no,
They
I
don't
just had-"
think.
Yeah, they don't
anything
think
of
like
it.
us.
Yeah.
But he wasn't getting caught. They were
No.
being very
Yeah.
transparent.
No,
with
I'm
one
saying in
another.
general, men get caught because they don't.
Other girls probably never said anything to him, so he was
Right.
probably, why would I need to delete these? They're new.
I am the queen. I am
No,
the only
I'm-
person in your phone.
We didn't know that before, though.
True, but now you know.
Yeah.
So delete.
I
So
would-
if
I
he
would-
asked you to delete that picture, you have to.
I
very
would.
nice.
So I will because he did. It was very clear. He did ask. He wants them all gone, and I get why. I know why, and it makes sense. I see it. And 99.8% of them are all gone. There is that one because that's the last one.
Well, did you
Like,
go back in your deleted folder after
and
bring it
delete the
back?
deleted folder.
No,
Oh.
no, because like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Why don't you just print it out and save it and put it in a box in a
Because
garage
then,
somewhere?
then I'm gonna have the bubble guts and the guilt because he's gonna look at me and I'll be like, mm-hmm. And
Well,
like,
you
I
did
know I'm
delete it.
lying. And like, I
No,
know,
you
but
just
I'm
say
trying to
like,
be
"Oh, I
kind. I'm
didn't know I
trying-
had a printed out version."
This is the
already."
first
Yeah.
time I feel like I'm very intentional. Not, and I hate saying this because I don't feel like I was ever mean to anybody because obviously they were trying to be with me, so I wasn't that bad. But this is the first time where I'm being extra nice. How about that? And
So-
I actually,
So if things
Fair.
didn't work out with you and Mr. Significant, how would you feel about deleting that picture?
I would be heartbroken.
Okay, so then you shouldn't have deleted it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, she's not going to be heartbroken. She's just going to know now she's not going to listen to
You
the
won't
next
do it
person.
again.
Yeah. If the next person asks her
Now
to
you're
delete,
you're gonna stand your ground.
Well,
Yeah.
no, by then, but then he won't have to ask because I deleted everything.
Well,
Everything's
but
gone.
why would
But
you
it,
make
but
it
it could be a different picture for somebody else. It could be a different situation for somebody
okay,
else.
you could tell. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's going to be different for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a next person. She is getting
Thank
to the
you.
point where she's going. Mr.
We thought that about
Significant.
the last person.
No,
No, we did not.
Well, I didn't.
Nobody thought
She wasn't
that.
speaking about that person the way she's speaking about him.
No,
this
I said he
person.
wasn't even allowed to come over on Sunday.
And
Yeah.
she's getting.
And I
over-
lied and said Grandma had an episode, so he had to leave.
Oh,
So we knew he wasn't going. We knew.
And just for the record, Grandma never has an episode.
She did not.
Grandma's staying till she's like 100.
and I don't think it's that you're being extra nice just based off of what you're sharing with us, even off camera. I think you're maturing into this relationship, and Mr. Significant is doing things right to make you feel comfortable enough that you would delete these because you're respecting him and you want him to respect you too.
Yes.
You know what I have to say? I think the reason I feel the way I feel, and I'm going to blame these two little minions. So Loren and Jackie.
Kids?
Yes, it's their fault. And I just thought about this. So they're married. And
Bless you.
Bless you.
they are like, because even sometimes I get like, and I don't have anxiety, but the way they talk, I'm like, oh God, is that what I'm supposed to be like in a marriage? So we were at Disneyland and Jackie's like, I can't find my phone. And Loren's like, oh, it's in my backpack. She's like, well, just give me yours. And I was like, and Loren's like, here you go. And she had the code. And I said, wait, she goes, yeah, we have each other's faces on the phone. I'm like, there's like 100% full transparency. They're like, yeah, we're married. I was like, oh, so there's no secrets. I don't care whose phone is whose. They use each other's phone. If I call around and say, hey, next weekend, she goes, I got to ask my wife. Huh? What?
Ask her
dating.
wife, not because she's weak, but because
No,
it's
yes.
respectful.
It's respectful.
But, and it's even Jackie.
They're
It's okay,
secure.
guys. Even Mr. Significant, he has my password to my. I don't have anything to hide. We were on a road trip to Arizona.
Has the password to your phone? Oh, dear God.
Take it, and then you're driving. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm taking a nap, and he just has it in his lap. I don't care, and he's just playing music. And like to me, I don't have anything.
I
to
think
hide.
I would
It
be
doesn't
scared
bother
that
me.
a peekaboo would pop up.
If a peekaboo popped up, I would be like,
Wait, what?
Like, I don't know. Like, I
It
have
always
friends in
ends
my
up-
life.
the random person wants
It's
to
just
text
that
you.
happened.
afraid.
That-
Like, how are you?
No,
What have you been up
that's
to?
happened.
Like, what
I've gotten like a peekaboo, and I'll show him, and I'll laugh because I'll like, and then he'll be like, "What's funny?" And I'll just like show him, and then just, hey, like just so you know, I don't
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
I don't tell him every single time. Not
Yeah.
it's happening a lot, but you know,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I've learned from them. Everything is, Jackie, let me ask my wife. Loren, let me ask my wife. And I'm like, oh God, like you already know she's going to say yes. Just tell me so I can buy the tickets or just, whatever. Like,
Make the decision.
but the one thing that I admire about them, and I really wish that I can be like this in my own life, is they're so open. They communicate. They're trustworthy. They have I'm not saying that either one wasn't scarred from previous things because they both are, but they've healed each other so much that you wouldn't even know that they haven't been together for the last 20 years. They're just so now I look at them and I'm like, oh no, my man can't have pictures of other girls on the phone because I think, Jackie, can Loren have a pic? No. And I'd be like, okay, see, like that's, and that's true.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Jackie found a picture?
A naked picture and Loren's one of a girl from before?
Oh, I would be scared of Jackie. I would
scared of Jackie.
I would have to tell Michael, BJ, and Seth to stand in front of me, who's standing in front of Loren. And she's 4'11". It would still get through all of us to get to Loren to kick her ass. I was like, no. So I think that's why a lot too. I'm like, you know what? When I get married, I'm gonna be like, here's my phone. You could have the passcode.
Willingly.
Willingly.
Shivering.
Yeah.
I already deleted the photos.
Yeah.
But I think it's not even that. It's like if you get married, like if he's like, oh, let me see your phone, I'm gonna pull money or transfer money. Like it's a sense
Do
of
it from your own
privacy.
phone.
Like I don't like. Do I have to show him my bank account?
You're
like,
married.
do I show him like, babe, you just sent Seth and Loren 20, 40. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that. Like because I've never answered to somebody since I was 16. I don't know how I would do it at 51.
Well, you don't look at it as you answering to someone. It's like a mutual
I
thing.
think the
Like
right
you guys
person,
are.
when they
I'm getting a headache
when they
thinking
come
about
in.
it.
You,
Oh.
those things are things that you would do
Like literally
naturally.
stressing
You're just gonna
myself
do
out.
them naturally
Yeah.
when the
Right.
right person comes.
Right.
It's hard to fathom you doing it now because there was once a time where I said I would
Yeah.
never, and now look at me.
Yeah.
All my nevers. Like I would never.
little-
I've kicked him in.
You little weenie.
I let him use the bathroom at my house, and I didn't kick him out.
Like he
Oh,
pooped?
you talked about that. You talked
And I
about
didn't
that on
kick
one of her
him- and I didn't
episodes.
kick him out.
Has he farted in front of you?
No.
Have you farted in front of him?
No, I would die. I wouldn't be here.
I can't wait till the day she farts. Well, girls don't fart, they fluff.
I will
They
cry.
fluff.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll cry
to.
and just break up with him. Like it's over.
She's
It's
going-
over.
Before the
I can't
end of
do
this
this
year,
anymore.
she is going to fluff in front of Mr. Significant.
Don't you put that in the universe? Take it back. No. No.
Would you
Well-
spray after?
I would just literally pass away.
I rebuke that. She's not gonna pass.
You would text Alina, come get me.
I would hold my
Come
breath.
get me.
I'm dead.
I'm coming out the window right now. The bathroom window.
It would be like the Friends episode where he put too much grease and he couldn't pull his pants.
You can't control that. It's just gonna come out.
You know,
All
there's
right.
a will, there's a way.
Well, on that note, we're going to end. Thank you guys so much. Solid. Thank you for dealing with us.
Yeah, sure.
He's like, I only heard that men were dumb 5 times.
That was it.
And I don't, and just for the record, men are very highly intelligent, obviously. That's what I mean. I'm saying in a relationship. In the relationship, men only think with one thing. And
What?
Well,
Yeah. They do.
That's not true.
Well, maybe once they're married, they use
and I
their
don't
brain.
even have sons, but no, that is not true.
I do. So, anyways.
Solomon, stick up for yourself.
Well, I'm just used to the all men. I love how you guys just go like this.
I just think that
You
they
know-
don't learn until someone points it out to them
Yes.
because it may
No,
not make
no,
a
what you don't
significant
They've not
thing for
had.
them.
They've not had somebody
Yeah.
to guide them. to
Because
teach
I
them.
have
at the
dated
car- look
guys
at the
that
car
had
ride.
girlfriends that have kind of whooped them in place. I'm like, oh, your ex did pretty
Hold
good. You
on.
think about that? Like,
On the right here, she told me how she had to get all over her
Good.
brother about something. You had to get on your brother and
But
push it.
it was something.
sometimes
you know,
they need
like,
to be told
Yeah,
by a sister.
They
or-
need a little
Yes.
bit
Female.
of
Yeah.
guidance.
Yeah,
Yes,
well, see,
yes.
so that's why I'm saying, unless Lexi guides him, he doesn't know. Like,
Right.
Mr.
oh,
Significant is on his way. What's the concert you're going to?
Morgan Wallen.
Okay, well, if Mr. Significant knows what he's doing, he's gonna go back to Morgan Wallen in Ohio.
First of all, they already went to Morgan Wallen in Arizona.
She wants to go to Ohio.
Okay, by the
Make it
way,
happen.
I'm going to Santa Clara this weekend to see Morgan Wallen. So, whoop, whoop. And Annie Wilson, my gospel singer, is opening. Oh, me and Jesus are going to be praying and stomping some boots.
Well, you should be praying for your husband too.
Maybe she'll find him at Morgan Wallen.
Or put it out in the universe.
Again, like I said, I just need to meet Charlie Hunnam once, and I promise I would win him over.
Who's that?
The guy from Sons of Anarchy.
I never watched that.
What?
I never watched it.
Are you okay?
Your phone is on.
Seth. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Solomon, thank you so much.
I watched
Sure.
the Mayan.
Oh, he's not on that.
No.
YouTube. We all have Instagram, TikTok. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I really, really love you ladies. And until next time, bye.